We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we work and live and recognise their continuing connection with land, water and community. We pay respect to elders past, present and emerging. Hello, my name is Selena, and Selena Horton to be more precise, and I am sponsored by the Babinda Hair Barracks.
I'm Keely Ganley and I'm proudly sponsored by Talkwater Babinda. A little bit about what matters to me is that I love helping people and that means a lot to me. And being part of this quest, I've been able to help my community and just put myself out there, help fundraise for the event. And yeah, it's just been great and just being able to help out wherever is needed and put myself out there to show that I'm here to help. It's been great.
Hi, my name is Georgie Stone and I am sponsored by Babinda Taekwondo. And what matters to me is spending quality time with family and being able to travel and hop out of my comfort zone, which I have certainly been able to do with this quest. Being able to be out with the community, socialise, be able to talk to people from all walks of life and just really embrace this beautiful community that we have here in Babinda.
That sounds nice. Perfect.
So why did you accept the quest,
Keely,
Selena?
you know why I did it? She made me do it. Well, apart from Keely promoting to me why I did the Harvest Festival, I did come about having an actual thorough think about why I want to do the Princess Quest. And apart from getting, dressed up, looking really pretty at your high tea and cabaret, I thought it was ample opportunity to show who you are in the community and that you are involved in the community, I'm not seen as much or, live in a different suburb to Babinda area and show that I am still involved in the area. So this Princess Quest can show that I am being involved in the quest. Also, another opportunity to build confidence, including public speaking, prompting on the spot, meeting new and interesting people, which once again will help you in future avenues. So
I decided to join the quest as just an opportunity to get out and be more with the community. I attend school in Innisfail, which is about half an hour south of Babinda, and being able to promote the quest elsewhere has been a really big opportunity. And joining the quest, I really hoped to have gained a bunch of new friendships, which I certainly have, and be able just to, I suppose, gain so much more love and respect for the amazing community that I've been so fortunate to grow up in. Keely?
So I accepted this quest so my sister Shayla was a princess entrant last year and I just got to see how much she grew and she gained so much self-confidence and it was amazing, and just seeing her go through the high tea and the cabaret, and I was a part of it, attending the events myself, and it just looked like so much fun, and she grew so much in herself, grew so much closer to the community, and I myself was able to as well. I was just put out there a little bit more because people knew that my sister was in the quest, so they would ask me, hey, would you want to help out with this while you're here? And of course I said yes, and then just doing all that stuff, it was like, why don't I do this next year? So that's why I did it.
perfect. Well, obviously people want to know what the quest is, everything about it. So we have our annual Harvest Festival, which has been running since 1962. And each year there has been entrants to the Princess Quest. And in the Princess Quest, get asked some questions about, what are our hobbies and interests, or what do we hope to get out of it. Basically, everyone gets in. It's no competition on the start.
So the quest, it's sort of like we're a whole heap of girls and we get to grow really close to each other, and we go to a whole heap of events, fundraising for our community, and we just grow closer to our community, and in the end, we do a whole heap of speeches and just interviews, and we do get judged, and from that there's selected a queen and a Miss Community Spirit, and those are just, I guess, they're just who shine the most to the judges. But of course, we all shine, and I've had such a fun time this year with these girls, and it's been amazing.
I suppose following on from what Keely has said, we do a lot of fundraising. So we've been able to go up and do the Gordon Bell Markets on behalf of the Pyramid Race. We've done the new museum opening night, which was a wine and cheese night, and we got to do hospitality serving. Above that, we've also done market days in the street where we've aimed to sell ducks for our Duck Dash and raffle tickets and hundreds boards, and all of our fundraising efforts are all combined together. And I think it's just that combined fundraising just makes it so much more fun because it's just more time to just connect with each other.
Yeah, it's a lot more. In previous years, the fundraising was done separately, so all the princesses had separate fundraising, but in recent years, it's been a combined effort, and I feel like that, for me, has been an amazing experience because we've been able to fundraise as a group, not separately, so we got to grow closer that way.
And the Duck Dash, so basically buy all these ducks, $20 a duck. That have been purchased, go down our local Babinda Creek. It's a perfect day, you know, live music, there's all entertainment, everything, and all the ducks get floated down Babinda Creek while we unfortunately have to get wet and go in the water and pick up the ducks that have been stuck in the grass. And then there's, I think, a $4,000 pool prize. I think first place is $2,000, second is $1,000, and third is $500, and also raffle tickets on that day. So that's
the Duck Dash is the 23rd of October.
Yeah.
So
come along.
if you want to be there, it's a great community event.
Very good community event, and it's after the festival this year, which has allowed us to sell more ducks after the festival, which is a really good opportunity that even though it's still after the really big day, we're still able to be out with the community.
Yes.
We haven't even talked about the High Tea Cabaret. Still got the High Tea Cabaret. That's probably like the fun part.
So who wants to talk about the high tea?
I'll talk about the high tea. So the first big event we have is our high tea. That is during the day where we are first introduced to the community. We go up on stage, we introduce who we are, what we are passionate about, all that. Individually up by one. We get a lot of nice food and a lot of great photos, and it's just a perfect time to meet the community. So that was our first big event.
Yeah, and in the high tea, so we do have our speeches, which we do get brought up one by one, and they ask questions about ourselves and why what we hope to get out of the quest. So yeah, the community got to see who we are. Like, that was a big event, and
and it's just a really good event to show that we can also be very formal, because I know that most of us princesses are involved in sports that usually get us quite sweaty. So it was very nice to just be very nice and formal and relaxed in just a really nice environment altogether. Yeah. So it was a very good event.
It was a good chance to get dressed up and be
pretty.
Same as the cabaret.
Yes.
The cabaret is a bit formal, so we're all in our big ball gowns, pretty princesses.
A lot more etiquette.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got interviewed one by one with the judges, and we were brought into the room with questions we did not know, so it was sort of like
improv.
We were
very intimidating.
Improv, yes.
Yeah, we were put on the spot, which was a bit scary, but we got through it, and it wasn't that bad in the end.
No.
So yeah, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's always good to just put yourself out there and do those types of things. And then we also had a speech to do, and for that we all got asked different questions, like
about the community and the Harvest Festival.
And what I thought was really nice was that all of our questions actually synced in together.
Like correlated?
They correlated together. So it was really nice just to hear everyone's takes on the question. Those questions really show who we are. Yeah. And it really just shows how much love and respect we really have for this community we're so lucky to live in.
Yeah.
Especially this area. with the bakery and the boulders.
Yeah.
Special mention to the bakery. But yeah, it was just a great night. Full of dancing and
just dance the night away after
and
that.
Yeah.
And also we have Francesca's Coffee and Cakes, which is run by our amazing coordinator, Frances Alley. She is very passionate about our town. All the locals know. So if you're ever in town, if you're ever making your way to the boulders and whatnot, definitely stop by Francesca's Coffee and Cakes.
Yes.
And say hi to our wonderful friend.
Yeah, she'll tell us all about us. She'll tell her all about us. Yeah.
She's very proud. So, what have you gotten out of the quest so far, Selena?
Oh, okay. What have I got out of the quest? I think probably answering the earlier question, why I accepted it, about, building confidence and, wanting this quest to be able to lead me into future avenues with, all the skills I've gained from doing the quest. I have definitely I've built a lot more confidence, and I don't feel like nerve-wracking, like, public speaking in front of everyone. I've also, been able to build more connections to the communities, and that's probably what I've basically got out of this Princess Quest.
I've gotten so much out of this Princess Quest, it would take me forever to talk about.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But to summarise, I've been able to make such great friendships with every single one of my fellow princesses, and to cherish and to really inspire our next generation of princesses to come through this quest has been such an honour and a privilege, doing it alongside you lovely ladies, of course. And I've been able to gain so much leadership and public speaking skills, and being able just to get up and talk in front of people now is really easy compared to before the quest. I was always someone who had to do a little hype up for themselves and really calm themselves down. So to be able to get up now and just confidently take one breath and just talk is just so amazing. And I suppose it's with the support of the community, you're able to just flourish throughout this quest, and I've certainly been able to do that.
Yeah. One thing I've gotten out of the quest is, so obviously I've gained so much confidence. Just I'd usually be a bit awkward talking to new people and everything, but now I sort of know what to say, and conversation starters and everything from the high tea and the cabaret. You're talking to so many new people. So you just get used to having to talk to these new people and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I love going into work now. I work at the Babinda Meat Marts, and so many locals have started to really recognise who I am from the quest. And it's just amazing to feel like I have really gotten involved in our community, and I am really a part of it now, and people recognise that. So, yeah, it's been great, and I hope to make future contributions to our community and stay involved, because it's just what you can do in the community and how people recognise it is really heartwarming.
For real.
Tracing back to what Keely has said, it's so nice now. You just get stopped in the street and they're like, oh, you're one of the princesses. You're able to talk to so many people from all walks of life about the Princess Quest and about the Harvest Festival.
Yeah.
And it's just so wonderful now to have gained that confidence and that true self-belief that you're just able just to talk so much praise and so much happiness just about this amazing program we're so blessed to be a part of.
Oh, for real.
So will we wrap it up with saying what the Harvest Festival is? Yes. So we've got our brochure here. So on the Harvest Festival, it starts the 8th of October, 3 p.m. in the main street of Babinda. And we go around on our floats, so in a ute, and we have our big banners with our names and our sponsors on them, and we're waving around.
With our little umbrellas.
in our
It's just-
It'll be
umbrellas.
so hot though. It'll be so hot.
And yeah, so that's, and then we'll have like the schools and their floats, and our theme this year is a magical wonderland.
Yeah.
So we're really part of the
The
theme this
theme.
year because we're magical princesses. And yeah, so there'll be a whole heap of floats, and it's a really great event to bring our community together.
Yeah.
And it's just a great event for everyone to be involved in, and it's really the highlight of our town. Everyone knows our town for the Harvest Festival. It's just a big event that brings a spotlight to our town, our small town. And yeah, does anyone else want to say?
So the main reason we do the Harvest Festival is to celebrate our agriculture, mainly our cane. And so we just do this every year to celebrate all the cutting of the cane. And we do this by doing the Princess Quest, along with our actual Harvest Festival night, then our local footy fields. There's all rides for the kids. There's massive entertainment, and that's the day we do get announced who becomes Queen and Miss Community Spirit. All amazing food, and it's just a great night for everyone to come together, family and friends, to enjoy not only celebrating the cutting of our cane, but just our amazing Babinda community.
Yeah, especially growing up being that little girl on the side of the footpath, watching all the princesses go past, and you sit in such awe to now be a princess.
Yeah.
It's it's just one of the biggest blessings in life.
Yeah.
You're from this amazing area, and to be a part of a tradition that's been going for 58 years is just so impressive. And with what the girls have said, our community comes together so well. You can just see with their floats and with how much effort they put in. It's just such an amazing event, and all the schools and local communities get involved, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Yes.
We also do have our tractor pull event, which
Yes.
is where we get a bunch of tractors in and around the region, which is crafted together by the amazing Nolan and Courtney Sheehan, who are town locals through and through. And they just get so many tractors together, and it's such a cool event to watch them do the tractor pulls and stuff like that. So if you are coming along to our Harvest Festival, even though our Main Street Parade is at 3 p.m. on Saturday the 8th of October, if you're keen in town a bit earlier, you can definitely go and check out the tractor pull that's down at the footy ovals.
And there's markets on in the morning as well.
Oh,
if
that
you're
gets
wanting to-
really busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very busy event, but it's amazing for our community to have it.
A big thank you to our major sponsors, like the MSF Sugar, we've got, I think, Babinda Springs, and our sponsors. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able where we are today. And the committee as well for contributing their time to be able to run the Harvest Festival while running this Princess Quest, along with all the financial stuff behind it. And probably a thank you for us princesses and you guys for actually wanting to do the Princess Quest. If it wasn't for us, we know Princess Quest.
Next to our amazing committee, Carly, Fran and Tanya, most importantly for helping us throughout this quest. They are our backbone throughout this quest, and without them, we would be in quite a situation.
Yeah.
So they spend tireless hours helping us, supporting us, and without them we wouldn't be able to have so many opportunities. To the committee in general for running an amazing festival each and every year that gets over 5,000 people into town. How do you do it? I don't really know. And to our sponsors of the parade, more importantly to the Cairns Regional Council and to Babinda Springs, who are our main event sponsors. We thank every single one of our sponsors for helping us really enjoy this experience. And to all the parade and festival sponsors, you guys are all amazing.
I think the girls pretty much covered it all, but I'm just really grateful to be a part of this event with these beautiful girls, and just really thankful for how this whole community and every one of our sponsors just all contributes to this event, and just the committee and everyone is just so amazing, and it's great to see so many people willing to lend a hand.
Babinda is such a great community, let's just say that.
Yeah, the best one out. So I would like to thank my family. They extended family as well. I've asked so many people to come and purchase like ducks, 100 squares, everything, and they have all contributed. And I would like to also thank you, my mum, because she's been a major support for me and she's just taken me around to all my appointments. My dad for putting up with me always talking about how I'm a princess. I know he gets annoyed because I talk about it all the time, but he's been putting up with it quite well. So. And my nanny, she's been a great support as well. So she's been like so supportive with the whole event and just so excited for me with everything. Same as my grandma Ganley, she's just been supporting me and so excited for me. And my sister Shayla, she's been actually really nice to me. Nicer than usual, and she's been quite proud of me, which is unusual, so that's been really nice. And yeah, just my whole family has been really supportive, and my school as well, as school captain, everyone's been getting in to support, and it's been amazing. And yeah, our whole community is just with us, and it's great.
I would just like to say my personal thank yous to my family for always supporting me, and to my parents for taking me to my appointments for this quest and just supporting me no matter what, and to my brothers as well for putting up with me through this quest and for really making sure that I'm happy with where I'm at within this quest, and their support means so much to me. To my friends, to my school community for helping me with fundraising, so whether that was buying a rubber duck for our duck dash, they're not real ducks, and raffle squares and any other fundraising, their support has just been so generously appreciated. And to basically the community for backing up us princesses throughout this quest and helping us all, lending a hand whenever we need to. Without the community, this quest wouldn't be what it is. So without our sponsors, MSF Sugar, Cairns Regional Council, Babinda Springs, our main sponsors, our whole festival wouldn't be the amazing and just inspiring Trown tradition it is without them. So yeah.
Massive shout out to Lauren, my best friend, being able to drive me everywhere, even when the circumstances make me want to cry. But yeah, shout out to her for being my chauffeur for everything. Love ya. I'd like to thank the people who took me on when I really needed it. My caregivers, Steph and Lauren. Even though Lawrence is my friend, he's still my caregiver. If it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't be doing this Princess Quest, or still wouldn't be involved in this Babinda community. So massive shout out to you guys. Being my chauffeur, taking me to these appointments when they're so random. That's my personal thank yous to you guys. My big thank yous.
Hello everyone, it's Georgie Stone, one of this year's Babinda Harvest Festival princesses here. We hope to see you all out or watching us for our parade for the Harvest Festival. We hope to see your smiling faces, and we hope to all give you a little bit of a wave. And also a massive thank you to our local doctors and nurses at both Babinda Hospital and at Abbeyfield for their tireless efforts at keeping our older population of Babinda well, and we hope to see as many as you as we can at the festival.
Hello everyone, it's Keely Ganley here, one of this year's princess entrants for the Babinda Harvest Festival. I really wish that we could come visit you, but unfortunately we can't. But just know, if we could have, I would definitely bring some of my pumpkin scones, because I know my grandma, Mac, which you'll be watching, she loves her pumpkin scones, or just scones in general. So just know that I would have done that if I could have visited you. And we hope to see you guys waiting out front, watching us all go by. But yeah, so I would really like to thank you, the nurses and doctors at the Babinda Hospital and Abbeyfield. Over the past couple of years, it's been really rough, and you guys have done so well looking after our community. So thank you so much for that.
Hi, my name is Selena, and I am one of the princesses this year. It's been such an unfortunate circumstance that I haven't been able to go into the hospital or the Abbeyfield, wherever you're residing at, and to see all your happy faces. I would have loved to do, paint your nails or bring you some lovely baked goods and make you feel all like princesses and princes as well. Which, such an unfortunate, we'd just like to give you this video to say that we are thinking of you all, and we would have loved to hear your stories about this community and what you guys know about this Princess Quest. And a massive shout out to the doctors and the nurses and all the caregivers at the Abbeyfield and at the hospital since of COVID. It's been very hard to see families and having to maintain how they doing their PPEs and everything. And massive thank you for helping our older generation to keep safe and healthy, and so they can still give us a lot of stories about their time in Babinda.